Hello, Musto0063, back for part 17 of I Want to Be the Overlord. Last time I made more progress through Cryptoria. Managed to clear out 2 areas with a lot of stealth involved to trigger some fish that got rid of a barrier that brought me to a boss. So yeah, let's just kick straight off with the boss. And I actually thought I'd beaten this last time. I got his health bar completely down, but completely failed to realise that each claw, whatever, has its own separate health bar. So yeah, but I'm not gonna. I think I'm just gonna stick with the same sort of strategy ultimately, and not. So I'm not gonna like try and go for alternate between the two the claws. Right off the bat, yeah, this shrapnel is going to be very annoying, as I thought in the last part. I'm going to sort of try and just take out one of the claws first. I might just be the left-hand one before I even think about really taking out the right-hand one. And then, yeah, there'll be sort of anyway for some of the attacks, I assume, like the shrapnel ones, for instance. I'll have like not as many to dodge, obviously, presumably with there only being one claw on screen rather than 2. That I would then be able to, yeah, not have as much shrapnel to dodge when the claw kind of smashes down to the ground. So, well, yeah, when the claw smashes down to the ground. So, yeah, I'm going to stick with taking on one at a time. Damn it! One claw at a time. I think that will just make my life a little bit easier rather than sort of just going left and right. So yeah, I'll just pummel away at the left one first off. Why not? Why can you not just make it so you can drop off that ledge without dying? That's just very mildly irritating. Because it's just, again, the tendency is just, again, to walk right. But if you walk right, or presumably walking left on the other edge as well, you land on the fish and you die. So I've got to jump into the boss pit. I mean, admittedly, it's not a huge hardship, but again, force of habit is just to hold right and go into a boss fight. So yeah, dying by if you literally just hold right on the stupid fish is a little bit annoying. It's actually occurred to me that I could probably do a lot more. Why am I attacking that claw? But I could maybe do a lot more damage if I stood closer to. Wow. And again, see, particularly when you have a long fight and it's not like. Don't die immediately. Again, just complete force of habit is to just hold down a directional button and not jump. So that's going to catch me out lots of times. Yeah, I should stand closer to you, shouldn't I? And pummel away, because now that I'm closer to you, I'm going to get more shots in. Well, I assume is the way it's working. That was dreadful. That might have even been the first time I died to that attack. Or the first time that I died to it knowing what it was. I can't remember if I actually died to it the very first time I saw it, not knowing exactly what was going to happen, but. Yeah, so far, yeah, I'm going to stand closer to, further over to the left-hand side, and hopefully, provided obviously I can do, and I don't get screwed over by the green energy balls. Yeah, I should be able to get more shots in, and I should be able to drain the left claw's health a lot quicker. And bloody hell, the shrapnel is going to be the most annoying thing. When it slams its claws into the ground, these rock shards or whatever, easily the most annoying thing of this boss so far. Easily. It's not even funny. Wow. This feels like once I got past like the first move, that I should hopefully have a good, have a sort of a decent attempt. But if stuff like that's going to happen, yeah, that fish thing's going to be really annoying, unfortunately. But yeah, this first attack, if I can dodge the shrapnel, I feel like I can have a decent go. The other moves don't seem anywhere near as bad to avoid, but this is random. They can fly at you quite quickly sometimes, and yeah, finding a safe spot proving problematic at times. Yeah, I'll stand closer to you. I should get more hits in. Obviously, if I'm being forced over to the left-hand side there, or sorry, forced over more to the middle, then there's not much I can do about it. But yeah, that would also apply during this attack, wouldn't it? Although I feel like I've done less damage there than I have done in some previous goes. Maybe it was because I ended up having to sort of backtrack to the middle. And I was facing the wrong direction, but oh well. Okay, the left one should be done. The left one should be done. So now we just have to worry about the right-hand one. Yeah, that attack doesn't seem too bad. So, do you basically loop now? Are we back to looping? And yeah, a lot easier to dodge when I can be a lot further away from the claw. And I only have one to worry about. Yes, we look like we are looping. Okay. Well then, unless you have something else, like another part of the body that I have to attack, this is going to be done, I think. It is. Oh, no, 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 no. Are you joking? Okay, let's not spoil too much of the fight, but okay. Well, as I somewhat predicted, at least taking out the claws is not that bad. But and I've done that fairly quickly. But unfortunately, that's obviously clearly not the end of it. We have another phase where it looks like we've got wall jumping in play as well, where I'm going to have to sort of, yeah, muck around on the walls in order to hit you. That could be problematic. I did not like the look of that first attack you had. I'm going to have to try and find some safe spots for that. Yeah, that looked nasty. So is this sodding shrapnel? Seriously. Well, other than you're obviously going to your head phase, it's the shrapnel! It's the shrapnel that's the only, I would say at this point in time, the only difficult bit. The other stuff is easy, comparatively. I'm of course going to die to stuff from time to time, but seriously, in comparison to the shrapnel, everything else is straightforward. Except for this, I'm always kind of nervous about that, getting the placement right for that. That's always, it looks pretty straightforward, and I seem to have got it down, but still, it's kind of tight. It kind of makes me a little nervous. Well, seeing the shrapnel sometimes when it's that high up, when it starts that high up, is actually quite a thing. Okay, left claw, or that's the right one actually, isn't it? It's the one on the left-hand side of the screen, but it's actually your right claw. Anyway, one down. And yeah, again, being able to sort of be a lot further away from the shrapnel now makes that a lot easier. Obviously, I can't run into the claw either when there's two of them. Got to be very careful of that hitbox. I don't think I'm quite going to get you this time before you finish this move. It's going to be very annoying. Oh, I am. Well, I can plan ahead now, at least, and get up here. Since I know what's coming. Oh, good grief. Maybe I should wait that attack out, get a few hits in, but then, yeah, stay on the ground for that attack. Just maybe, hopefully you'll give me some other opportunities to sort of really get some damage in, because I did not like the look of trying to avoid that attack on the higher platforms. You know what, I'm also going to save my spam finger as well now, and just I'm actually going to use the auto fire. I don't know if this is actually an improvement or not. Well, I'm further away, I won't, but can't tell. That looks slightly better, and it's just if nothing else to give my finger a break. But yeah, I wasn't sort of noticing an awful lot of difference there, to be honest, between the auto fire and just regular shooting. Other than the fact that I suppose I can just concentrate more on dodging by not having to press the shoot button. That laser was garbage. Thanks, positioning of that laser. Like, right low down and almost horizontal. Not quite, but okay, well that hadn't happened before, so that obviously caught me out, and it's obviously something now that I'm going to be slightly nervous about happening. Keeping an eye on the laser beams. But yeah, I honestly feel like, yeah, before we get to the final phase now, or well, assuming final phase. Sorry, I'm getting way ahead of myself there. The head bit. The claws bit. Dealing with the claws. Once you get past the shrapnel, the first attack, then the rest is really, really difficult when you're not paying attention to what's going on screen. The rest is comparatively easier, or lots easier. Yeah, you know what? I feel like I'm better just pummeling away. At least in this bit, I'm not worried here about having to dodge stuff particularly. So, oh, that's bad. That was a bad energy ball pattern. I don't think I was. Oh well, bound happened sometime, and yeah, I don't think there's really much I could do about that. Okay, good. Dodge the shrapnel. Let's not get screwed over here this time. Well, you're forcing me back to the left quite a bit, which means I'm not doing nearly as much damage as I'd like to. Yeah, that's annoyingly low amount of damage. Maybe not. Bloody shrapnel! Oh, good grief. So I might auto fire for this bit, because that way I can concentrate on the energy shots and the laser beams. But yeah, now I just think I'm going to just play normally without the auto fire. And yeah, not having to worry about the left-hand claw just means that I've got a lot more space to be able to pummel away at the... Oh, come on! That was nonsense! Oh! Do I just get like easy patterns the first time I encounter things, and then get really obnoxious ones that annoy me more because it lulls me to a real full sense of security, thinking, "Oh, no problem here," and then you keep screwing me over. Yeah, I seem to be getting you down to about the same level of the left claw there to the same amount of health almost every time. I mean, not to the exact HP, but near enough the same amount every time. Okay, yeah, so auto fire here. That laser beam, man! They're definitely different as well. Which is absolutely fine. I wouldn't expect the bouncing sort of laser beams to be doing exactly the same thing every time. Ooh. Don't like that particularly. I'd also hope if I was facing the right way. Wow, okay, you continued that attack even though I killed you. Right, let's get a few hits in, and then maybe head to the middle. And still screw up! Blur! Okay, that attack I do not like at all. But I think I've got a much better bet of dodging it by heading to the middle there, or at least to the safety of the lower platform. I don't feel like there's nearly enough room to be able to make small adjustments on the narrower platforms, or certainly the wall jump. Yep, round about the same level again for that arm's health. And you die pretty much as you fire the fourth laser beam. Yep. Auto fire again. Okay, yeah, when the laser beams are not being ridiculous, like almost horizontal, over the platform, then that's no problem. Okay, here's hoping without a nonsense energy ball pattern here that we should be at least to the next phase again. Provided I don't mess up the timing on this. Oh! Yeah, you do still continue the attack even when you've started it, even when you've when you should be dead. Okay, how long does this go on for? Okay, now you've stopped. Okay. Okay, figured that was going to be something like that. Okay. What? Oh, good grief. This actually isn't that bad, amazingly enough. Wow, come on! Yes! Okay, so unbelievable. Other than that, blue attack that was just the concentrated sort of beams we had to get in the middle. Holy crap! The rest was ridiculously straightforward. All you had to do, you could just literally stay on the wall, jump, and pummel away. I kind of had a feeling with that that like laser beam that was going to swing round that you'd have to sort of make a double jump at the top to get out of its range. I guess I was really lucky there actually then that I had single jumped onto the wall jump, because if I double jumped onto it I wouldn't have been able to do that. So okay, I got really lucky there. But the final bit, I think, with the green energy balls sort of going from side to side is absolutely fine on the wall jump. There seems to be lots of opportunity obviously to hit him. They move quite quickly as well, so you're not having to sort of time it out really perfectly on the wall jump. Yeah. Just after that first attack, which actually is pretty straightforward to avoid, again, when you're, like I said, like my sort of theorised, when you're in the middle on the low platform where you can clearly see, got enough time to see it coming and can make small adjustments. Yeah, fine, okay, easy final phase. And I got, is that a ring? Ancient ring. What do you do? Oh, I'm going to be told, am I? Oh. Gary, hello, can you hear me? Good, it's me, Gary. I have discovered something important. Come and see me and I will tell you in person. I have changed location. You can find me in the hub now. Bye. Oh, okay. Well, we'll continue on and just make sure there's nothing extra to do in here. But, yeah, I'll have to go find you in the hub and find out what else is going on. Oh, it's just a teleporter. Okay then. Fine. I'll tell you what I want to do. I'm going to go back to the hub world anyway. In fact, let's hear what you've got to say. But I also want to have another go because I think I got a lot of souls there. I can level up twice. Brilliantly. Brilliant. Brilliantly planned out with the souls, yeah. I want to have another go and see at that enemy gauntlet in Cryptoria. Oh, there you are, Moonlight Forest. I want to have another go at that enemy gauntlet in Cryptoria and see whether I can actually kill them now quicker, a bit quicker with the upgraded gun. There you are. I have some big news for you. Did you see that big door in the training ground? I know how to open it. There are 8 ancient tablets scattered around this world. You need to activate them all. Only then can the big door be opened. It's quite simple. All you have to do is play the Song of Awakening near the tablet to activate it. Could I have done that all this time, or is it only triggered now? Luckily for you, I know the Song of Awakening. I will teach it to you. Ah. Okay, no. I was thinking it was the Ocarina thing that I'd have to do. Or is it the Ocarina? No, okay, it was a different item. Okay. You acquired Song of Awakening. Oh man, if that had been the Ocarina, press W near a tablet to play the song. Okay, so don't accidentally press Q and walk back. I will mark on your map where the tablets are. Oh, that's very nice of you. Good luck. That's very nice of you. In which case, actually, let's just go back to the... Maybe not. I was just thinking going back to the one that I recently just found on yeah, in Cryptoria, but... I think it was maybe... Oh, I can't remember. Was it top right? I feel like top right was... Yes, it was top right, wasn't it? It was past the... Oh! And it must presume... Looking at the top right, there's a sort of a... looks like a stone icon or something. Okay, well, while we're in the vicinity, and I was going to say I was going to have another go at this enemy gauntlet below, let's go and do that while we're here. Might as well. I'm going to have to get past Medusa again, I presume. But it's not exactly taking me miles out of my way. Okay, we can finally do something with the tablets. And that also opens up, obviously, something else to do in all the worlds as well. So, wow, that was dreadful. Okay, so, and if they're marked on the map as well, then it means I don't have to sort of, hopefully, remember where they all were. It'll be marked on the map really nicely so I can just, yeah, find them no trouble. Nice. Taking any chances. I think once we're past you, you're done. Oops, it's a save, and it was W, wasn't it? Booyah! 1 tablet activated. Okay, and there are 8 of them. What? Why do I keep messing up getting out of there? That... I did it before, possibly twice. There's just... ugh, no excuse for that. Absolutely none whatsoever. Right. Yeah, I haven't got too much long, sort of maybe left in the video. I'm going to give this a few goes, and yeah, was just apologies if it's boring or anything, but I'm an extra 2 higher levels. Oh, actually, what does this do? Oh, this is a. This combines the power of fast and long. Oh, we're having that. We are having that. That kind of makes me feel like. We were getting these rings in order, weren't we? Have I missed... I must have missed something. Quite important, then. I'm sure we got the speed ring first, then the flower ring. Then whatever this was, I can't remember. And then the ancient ring. I think... Well, obviously, again, you can do it in a different order, but I feel like I've got this one... before I should have got another ring before I got the... what looks like the speed and the distance one combined. Oh, it was a speed one, wasn't it, this ring? Yeah, I can't remember what it was called, but it was a speed ring, wasn't it? Okay. Oh, yeah, well, we're having this on. We're having this one on almost permanently, then. Faster shots and longer distance? Yeah. That actually might give me a shot at beating this now, an extra additional chance of beating this now as well. That's going down really nicely. Okay. I don't know whether that's just the extra... the speed and the distance thing, whether it's the extra levels I've got, but okay, you were almost down. I feel like this is actually much more manageable now. Well, if I can time things out properly and you know, not get hit to... Oh, Windows made a noise. I don't know what that did. Pausing recording to see if anything happened there. Okay, doesn't look like anything happened there, but yeah, just got kind of freaked out with a sort of a Windows boop noise. So just wanted to make sure that I hadn't, yeah, stopped the recording or activated something else. So yeah, but it looks like we're fine. Damn it! You're so close to being dead there. Seriously, this bloody attack here is nonsense. Absolute nonsense. This whole thing is nonsense. But I feel like it's doable now. I'm going to need a lucky run. I feel like I'm going to need a somewhat fortunate run. But you're done. So avoid everything else. I got cornered by flaming meteors there that I could do nothing about. You bugger. You're done again, I think. Right. Okay. The meteor attack's going to be really bloody annoying, not least because there's going to be shrapnel coming as well! Maybe this isn't just a simple case of destroying you and then everything being fine. Maybe if I'm further over to the left, though, I can get out the range of most of these meteors. So once you're dead, I probably want to stand on your platform where you are. Or maybe just not have the solid meteor attack that's going to be covering the screen with a huge range of, of stuff to have to worry about. And I don't like the, don't want that music note attack either until I'm ready for it. Although again, if I can get further over to the left-hand side of the screen, I think I can probably get out of range of that. Are you done? You're not done. Damn it. Now you're done. Right. And with the longest shot, I can take you out. You're done. Right, this has got to be the go. I just need to wait. I'm going to take as much time as I feel like I need to here for both attacks maybe to sync up. Certainly not try and do anything when you're doing that attack. Yeah, I want to obviously to have a good moment to attack. So I'm going to be as patient as I need to for that to happen. You seem to have synced up quite nicely here. And this is a very nice safe spot that gets me out of the way of pretty much everything. Well, certainly the two things that the golem on the left-hand side can do. Okay, your attacks are slightly out of sync now. It's a bit annoying. One more hit for you, I think. And then, if we're in the top left corner, we should be completely out of range of this attack, and I just have to worry about not being stupid and jumping into a spread shot attack if you do that. You're done! Oh, boy. Okay, so yeah, I don't know whether ultimately actually I know the speed and the speed and the distance thing was a massive help there, but just getting in terms of extra shots in and everything. But I don't know whether the level up also helped. But man, the upgraded gun was a huge help. Oh, a key. I feel like we're going back to the Dancing Desert. Pyramid Key. You acquired Pyramid Key. We are going to the Dancing Desert. I think that's everything here. There's a boss done. I've activated the tablet here. I found the secret area here. I've got an upgrade here. Possibly two, or Pyramid Key and a super duper gun. I feel like this area now is completely taken care of. Awesome. Right, well, I guess I will at least get to the Dancing Desert. Yeah, so the tablet's activated here on Cryptoria as well, and I've got the X capsule for the secret area. Oh, and there's if I hadn't already pointed it out, that I've got two tiles, haven't I? I've got two secret areas, and I think one was there already. So that means, yep, there will be another 6 to get, so 8 in total. That makes sense. One on each area. And there's still an area I haven't actually seen yet. Well, I could go tablet hunting as well, actually. No, you know what? I'm gonna go to the Dancing Desert. I think it's the second teleporter I need. I'm gonna open up the Pyramid Key, but I'm probably gonna call that for a video. The boss kind of taken a bit out of me. I don't think it is actually this one, is it? It's the one. No, it's not. It's the first teleporter. Oh, when you've actually activated the tablet for me on there as well. Tell you what, just because it's there, I am going to go to the. Maybe I can't even do it. No, you know what? No, forget it. Forget the tablet for now. I've actually got a feeling I might be blocked off by one of the barriers that was only activate it from, or get at it from the left-hand side as well. So if that's not the case, then I can just get it next time anyway. But yeah, okay, we will head off to a couple of screens further to the right, and we'll just get to the area where I think I'm aiming for, and use our Pyramid Key to get in, and then yeah, I'll call it there. Hopefully, it shouldn't take too long to get back to it. Love this little sheepman gimmick. Oh, we're there already. So is this it? It is. Wonderful. So, well, so as not to bore you completely next time, let's actually just, or the kicking off from there next time, let's, yeah, head off to the left, and we are now on the left-hand side of the temple, or whatever this place is, the pyramid, that was it. So, yeah, wonderful. Happy with this video, beating the boss, acquired a super-duper gun, beat that really annoying four enemy section that was that ticked me off a little bit at the end of the previous part, and acquired a pyramid key, which was obvious to me in terms of where we need to go next. So yeah, a clear path forward for where we thought we should actually look at doing next. So yeah, I'll leave it there, and next time we will be delving into the left-hand side of the pyramid in the Dancing Desert. I hope you join me for that. But until then, cheerio.